Today we're looking at 4 verbs that sound very similar and they do very similar jobs. They are emporter, apporter, emmener and amener. And we're going to look at what they mean. They're all to do with bringing things or taking things places, and they can be a little bit confusing. Let's look at that today. So these 4 verbs have got lots of things in common. You'll notice that for 2 of them, they have got the verb porter at the end, emporter and apporter. For these 2, they've got the verb mener at the end, amener and emmener. Now, those end verbs make it so that we can understand what we are bringing or taking to places. Porter means to carry. You can also use it to mean to wear because you're carrying the clothes on your body. But porter, if you think about a porter, a hospital porter is somebody who carries things around, or the porter at the hotel or whatever, bring your bags, carry your bags. So porter is to carry. So when you use emporter and apporter, you are bringing or taking something that you can carry. So you're taking an object, you're bringing an object that you can carry. Amener and emmener have got this verb mener in there, and mener means to lead. So this one, the amener and emmener, they are to bring or to take something or someone that you can lead, that can get there under its own steam. So a person or an animal. They also use this one for a car, if you're taking your car to a garage or something. But if you think about it more as somebody or something that can be led, we're using that mener. So let's look at each one separately. Emporter, this is the one that you've probably heard most, because emporter is the word that we use when we talk about takeaway food, takeaway coffee, whatever it might be. This at the beginning, om. The idea of putting this in front is that prefix with porter at the end is that you are leaving a place with something. Think about it as like exit. It's got the same letter to begin with. So you're leaving a place with something. You're somewhere where you hadn't had it before, and now you're leaving with that thing. You're going away from somewhere with something you can carry. So that is why takeaway food is à emporter. You're going to the place, you're taking the thing and you're taking it away with you. You can carry it away. With emmener, we can see we've got that mener, and the prefix at the beginning is that we are leaving a place, but this time we're leaving a place with somebody. So we are going away from somewhere with someone. We're taking someone with us. Okay, we're going to be together with that person when we go away. So if I'm taking my children with me to go on holiday together, I would say je vais emmener les enfants. Or I'm going to take my dogs with me on my cruise. Je vais emmener les chiens. So we are going away from home and I'm taking the children or the pets or whatever with me. We're leaving a place with someone or something that can get there under its own steam. Apporter now has got this a in front of it, that prefix of a. Think of a as meaning to, because now the idea is not that we're leaving from somewhere with someone, now we're coming to somewhere with something. When we're talking about porter, remember porter is carry. So we're going to a place and we're taking something to this place. So I am going to my neighbour's house and I'm bringing them wine and flowers. Je vais apporter une bouteille, whatever. This waiter is coming to us to bring us our teas and coffees. He is apporting our tea and coffee to us here. Okay, so apporter, you're going to a place. It's about where you're going to, and that you're taking something with you to that place. It's not about leaving somewhere with it. You're going to somewhere with it. Amener is going to a place and taking someone. So again, it's this the at the beginning, the mener, the lead. So we're going to somewhere with someone. So I'm going to the airport with someone. I'm going to drop off those people at the airport. Or I'm going to the vets and I'm going to take my dog and drop him off to the vets. Okay, so apporter, amener is about It's all about where you're going to, and that you are taking that person or that animal to that place. It's not about where you're leaving from, but you're going to it with those people. So think about the direction. Am I leaving with it? Okay, if you're leaving with it, you are doing at the beginning. Or are you arriving with it? In which case you're doing okay? And then you have to think about who or what. Can I carry it? Is it a thing? If I can, then I'm porter. Or can I lead it? Is it a person or an animal? Then it's mener. Okay, so some things don't fit perfectly. Like I said to you before, car, you don't carry it and you don't lead it. But if the car is what you're talking about, you're taking it somewhere to drop it off, like to the garage, then the French would often use amener in this case. We're taking it and we're dropping it off. We're taking something to somewhere. So a little quiz to try and get this really sorted. First one, tu peux something, une bouteille chez Paul ce soir. So can you bring a bottle to Paul's tonight? Tu peux something, une bouteille chez Paul ce soir. So bringing it to a place, what are we going to be doing? Apporter. We're carrying it, therefore it's porter. So we're bringing it to somewhere. Je vais quitter la maison et something mon sac. So I'm going to leave the house and take my bag. Bring my bag with me. So now the direction is we're leaving somewhere with something. So this one is going to be, can we carry it, or is it going to be getting there on its own accord? We've got to carry it. So it's going to be emporter. The next one, je dois something mon fils à l'école. I have to take my child or my son to school. We're taking him to somewhere. Okay. So what's it going to be? And also my son got legs, he can get there himself. Je dois amener mon fils à l'école. Nous allons partir en vacances et on va something le chien. So we're going off on holiday and we're going to something, take the dog. Now here, we're leaving. We're leaving with the dog. So we're going to say we are leaving on holiday and we are going to emmener le chien. Mener, because the dog's got legs, he can get there himself. Tu vas venir chez moi et something le pain. You're going to come to my house and you're going to bring bread. So here we're coming to a place. Chez moi, to a place, and we're going to bring something we can carry. So it's got to be tu vas venir chez moi et apporter le pain. Je vais acheter une pizza à. I'm going to buy a pizza to take away from the place. We're going to emporter that pizza. Number 7, je dois something la voiture au garage. And remember, this is a bit of a funny one. La voiture, you can't carry it. Yes, it hasn't got legs, but it can get there under its own steam. We're taking it, we're dropping it off to the garage. So it's going in that direction. We're taking it to the garage and we're going to say, je dois amener la voiture au garage. We are at the restaurant or at the cafe, and we've gone to sit outside and we're going to ask the waiter, are you going to bring us the coffees? Are you going to bring them over to us? Vous allez nous... Now, they can't walk, coffee, so it's not going to be mener, it's going to be porter at the end. And he's bringing them to us. So, vous allez nous emporter le café. He's not taking away from us, he's bringing them to us. Apporter. Okay, and number 9, on va something ma sœur à l'aéroport. We're going to take my sister to the airport. So we're taking her to somewhere. We're not taking her away from somewhere. We're taking her to somewhere. She's got legs. She can get there on her own, under her own steam. We're going to lead her there. So, on va amener ma sœur à l'aéroport. Now, don't worry at all if you found that really hard. It's because it is really hard. And what's even more difficult is that sometimes the French mix them up as well and don't use them exactly as they should be used. So don't worry too much about getting these perfect, because you will be understood if you don't quite use the right verb. But hopefully that's been useful anyway. Okay, see you next time.